TheSmartLocal.com.
It's so big, it look like my mattress. Rainer, don't look Turn around
Hi guys!
Hello.
Hi!
When did you first learn about and experience your period?
Mine is P6.
Yeah, my P6 also.
What? Twinsy.
What? I thought it was normal.
What's yours?
I got my first period when I was 16, turning 17. And I thought that I would never get it. I thought that, I'm just gonna be infertile. I was actually okay with that.
It was before any sex education in school, so I don't even know what it is yet. When I discovered it, it had been a few hours already, so it started to oxidize and become a bit brown. The moment I saw it in my underwear, I was like, oh my god, I shat my pants! I was so embarrassed. Then I told my mom, Mama, 怎么办? What is this? Then she's like, 哎呦，你的这样快来啊 Okay, 来，我教你。Then I'm like, that's it. Why is there no huge reaction? Yeah.
Mine was during P6 same. Before you have your period, right, your boobs will start raging first.
Oh!
It was during class. Then my boobs started
Just coming out.
boom, 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 boom. Chow, can I go toilet? Then immediately when I went toilet, right, the first thing I did was to bang the wall. My boobs against the wall. I swear, it was P6, yeah, around P6 like that. Actually, right, let me tell you a secret. Table was like that.
Then remember that?
2-3 weeks later, right, my menses came and I was in school. It stained my entire skirt.
Oh no.
It was green, it became dark green.
So what are some products that you use during your period?
So my period is actually super light. It will be maximum maybe 4-5 days. Every time.
What?
Even on the first day, right, I can actually survive the whole day on just one pad. Third or fourth day, I can swap over to panty liner. And it would still be okay. So how many pads do you go through every cycle?
Almost a full bag.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I feel we stock quite often actually.
Have you heard or tried any alternative female hygiene products before?
Got one time I tried to use a menstrual cup. At that point of time I was a virgin. I got no experience having things, there. Then when I tried to put in, then it's too painful and I cannot get the right position.
Yeah.
I took my hand out and then there was blood on my hand. I looked at my face in the mirror. Then it's white colour. So I tried to exit the bathroom so I won't hit my head. And then I collapsed onto the bed. And then a few minutes later I woke up and these were around my ankles and I was still holding on to the menstrual cup. I was so scared that my family member will walk in and be like, what's going on?
So in this episode of Singaporean Girls Try, you'll be trying out some alternative period products.
Ooh!
Oh.
I'm scared. I don't know how to put it in.
It comes with a beautiful pouch.
I have this exact one. So this is your vagina. And then you kind of put it here and slanted, right? Then you push it straight and in.
Slanted and push it. Okay.
I'll press it a bit so that air can go in, then you can pull it out easily. This is reusable pads. I think this is the easiest to kind of transition to since people already are used to using pads, right? This is also a pad, but it's supposed to be washable and reusable. There's
It's a pink pad.
little button that you can clip it onto your underwear.
What about yours?
Mine is so large
Huh?
Rainer, don't look Turn around
Yes, it's smiling there,
It's so big, it look like my mattress.
Oh, it look like granny panties,
yeah.
right? It says here that there's a soft cotton lining and then there's an absorbent breathable padding layer.
Wow.
And a leak-proof barrier.
Show me the granny panties.
Don't say that!
Wow, so huge.
Shut up right now before I kill you.
Okay, are you guys ready to try?
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
I don't know anymore.
It is day 1, so let's start figuring this out. I am actually terrified that it will slip around on my undies. This is how it looks. Oh, it actually feels so secure. I would say this is comparable to a regular pad and it fits very snugly around my base. Overall, I think first impression is pretty good. I am liking this feeling. It feels snug and safe. That's pretty much all I need from a pad.
Today I'm gonna be working from home the whole day, so it's the best time to experiment and see what it feels like and whether I leak anywhere. The feeling is kind of like wearing a pad. I can feel the thick absorption layer like coming all the way up to here, and then at the back it's until about here at my bum. The time check is 11:13. That means I've been sitting here working for 2+ hours, and the good thing is I feel like the panties are absorbing it up quite quickly. It's like
My menses just came. Nowadays, after my pregnancy, my menses flow is much more than before. Instead of using pad, I am gonna use this cup here, the menstrual cup. I'm a bit scared because I've not tried this before. I've just like sterilized these and cool these down. It's time to put it in. I'm scared. I'm scared. It feels uncomfortable. Updates, it kind of failed, so I am gonna try again. Okay, it's in. It just feels very weird. It feels like I'm already having cramps, and then you can feel the cramps. At the same time, you can feel like there's something inside. So, yeah.
It seems super liquidy and it doesn't look like the pad has absorbed everything the way a regular cotton pad would. I feel like showing you how it looks, but I think you guys might be grossed out. I mean, Amanda is editing this, right? Amanda, if you find that this is too gross, then you can always take it out. But I'm gonna just show everyone, okay? No, I don't even think Amanda is ready for this.
one way that I found out that the panties are very breathable is because I farted and then the air just like out the back end of the panty. If you're a girl who wears like extra long pads, right, you would know that if you try to fart when you're wearing the long pads, it literally gets trapped. The pad catches it and becomes like boom, like some hot air balloon. But no, not if you're wearing period panties. You just come out the other end. Okay. Oh my god, don't look at my vagina. Oh my god, can y'all see? It's so impressive. There's like totally no visible signs of blood. I'm not gonna show you the inside because it's really gross.
I just ended like a whole night of mahjong, and to be very honest, I changed the cup when I was playing mahjong halfway because it felt so uncomfortable. I think you kind of can feel that the menstrual cup is gonna be full. Maybe because I was thinking too much. Like I think the whole mahjong session I was just thinking like how I need to go toilet, I need to go toilet. I poured the blood first in the toilet bowl, and then I dumped the cup itself into the sink, and then I had to wash up and stuff because my hand was bloody, so it was a bit like inconvenient. I can't imagine if I have to go out like a public cubicle and I have to like do all the washing and stuff.
It has been about 8 to 9 hours since I put the pad on. I have to say that I'm quite surprised because it is holding up a lot better than I expected. But because it's been a while now, for hygiene purposes, I'm gonna swap to my new pad. And how am I going to store the other pad? Because I'm still out there. Should I wash it now or later? Should I do it? Okay, I'll just do it, okay? Some more public toilet and all, like a bit gross. Used pad, giving it a rinse. After I rinse it, I'm going to store it in the plastic bag. This is the pad after the first rinse. Back, front. And when I get home, I'm going to soak this in water.
Greetings, it is bedtime on day 1 of me wearing period panties. No overnight extra long pad with extra thickness and wings, just underwear. I specifically chose out a full set of red bed sheets. The only thing that I'm a little bit worried about is staining my avocado. I hope I don't make him a bloody avocado.
I feel a lot more at ease using these pads after trying them out for the first time yesterday. And I'm going to put these pads to a major test today because I'm going to exercise.
Gonna start mahjong soon. It's been about 3 hours. Honestly, I think it feels okay. I don't feel like it's overflowed or what, or I don't feel uncomfortable at all.
I don't feel uncomfortable. In fact, I don't really feel like there's a pad on right now. So I'm gonna continue.
Okay, now I'm about to go for dance class. So I purposely wore these like very thick black sweatpants so that I have extra protection.
I'm finally on my way home after a long mahjong night session. All good. I feel like the cup is enough to hold my menses for at least like 9 to 10 hours.
Now my friend is here to pick me up to go for supper. Hello! Hi. I'm stressed out because I'm going to be pillianing on his bike, but then the seats are white. I might be perioding on your seat. Basically, I'm not wearing a pad or a tampon. I'm only wearing period panties.
Wow.
Wow, indeed!
I just woke up not long ago and I woke up because of my Chow. Look at him here. I ran for about 30 to 40 minutes. Actually, it's way better than wearing a pad. So far so good. I don't feel any pain. It feels alright. So yep, kind of loving this right now.
I'm just gonna prop them right here.
Done.
I'm about to go to my friend's Christmas party. This is the Christmas party outfit check. So if there's any like, you know, coming out from here, at least it will cover it. Merry Christmas! Oh my god, it's Chris! Oh my god!
Every single time that I have to take it out, right, I have to wash a lot of times because it's not easy to like remove the stains. I have to like wash the cup, sterilize the cup. I have to wash my hands a few times because the blood stains are like stuck at my fingertips. That's quite mafan.
I genuinely feel that I gained a lot from this experience of just trying a new product, and that my entire period experience has shifted and changed tremendously. Firstly, I know that when I swap over to reusable pads, I am reducing the amount of waste that I'm producing on a monthly basis. On top of that, this specific pad brand, they have a pad for pad program, and when people purchase one of these cotton reusable pads, the money that they generate from the sale will go towards the education of rural communities, as well as to provide them with the same cotton pads so that they will be able to live their lives to the fullest and be empowered.
Coming towards the tail end of my period, overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the experience. In the long haul, it makes monetary sense to buy period panties and not keep using one-use pads. Comfort, I would rate it 10 out of 10. Reliability, 9.86 out of 10. So yes, worth the investment.
How was the experience?
A bit terrifying, but after like day 2.5, it was better already.
I thought that my experience was quite eye-opening actually. It turned out to be an experience that allowed me to kind of accept my period for what it is better. It's just blood and I can totally touch it and feel perfectly fine. I can wash it with my hands.
You have to get up close and personal
Yeah.
with it.
What is the major difficulty you had when you were using the product?
For mine, it would be like inserting in.
My challenge was peace of mind because I was so not used to just free bleeding, and because the panties feel so much like normal panties, it's like a very big psychological hurdle to be like, oh, these are not regular panties, like it's fine for me to bleed on them because they will suck it up. Especially when I'm out in public, I was so scared that people can see.
Yeah.
And then I will like look at people to see if they're looking at me. Then in the end, they'll just be like, why is this crazy lady staring at me?
Will you be open to using this alternative product in your next period cycle?
I might, it depends, but I would still prefer using a disposable pad. Yeah.
Honestly, I think this experience was quite a breeze for me lah, to use the reusable pad, and I think I'm a convert. Like I would continue to use this on a regular basis.
I will reserve the period panties for when I want to feel very free. So like during physical activities, I would recommend it to people who hate wearing menstrual products. Like they hate the feeling of a pad, or they don't want to shove anything in, so they just wear the panty. Is exactly the same as not wearing anything at all.
Thank you for watching this episode of Singaporeans Try.
If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Ring our notification bell and watch all our other videos over there. Bye!